Pour water on the freeze-dried fruit. Eat the cracker. Oh, apply peanut butter.
Oh.
Eat the cocoa.
Don't eat butter. Do not eat the cheese. You won't shit for a week.
Nobody shits in the field. You know that.
Dude, I like the videos.
Well, if you're gonna shit in the field, you got to save the MRE bag and shit in the bag, and then pack it out.
Oh God!
You guys just dig holes like they're supposed to. This is why I joined the Navy. You guys shower every day, bunch of idiots. Like, are we the idiots in this situation? You're the one sitting naked in a hole with a man taking a dump.
The Navy had the best food.
By and large, shower in the Navy.
But that's like the thing. In the Army, one guy can die. In the Navy, either you're all dead or you're all alive. So you're like, you're basically, you're betting the farm. All on red.
So in the Navy, does anybody ever fall off when they try to poop on something?
No, actually, I've seen it happen once. Problem is, if you fall off, you're essentially dead.
Yeah.
Like, we do man overboard exercises, but if somebody doesn't watch you fall into the water, it's too late. And it's even with like a 3 or 4 minute response time from like dead asleep to fishing them out.
Wow. Yeah, it's probably
those exercises are more just for our morale, so we know.
Oh, was it? They get They get hypothermia, or they drowned?
Both. Depends.
Yeah.
It's just because like we're moving at sometimes like 30 knots, right? You fall into the water, they'll lose sight of you very quickly.
Probably similar to like for us being like a towed jumper.
Oh.
Where you go out of the plane, but you basically get caught on something and it just slams you against the plane.
Oh, and you're just basically battered, and that's
You're pretty much, because they either got to pull you in, which is pretty much impossible, or they cut you loose. But if you're unconscious, you're going to hit the ground. Yeah. Or they land with you on the outside of the plane, which means you're just going to get scraped along the runway.
So it's
ouch. All right, who's driving here? You're killing me.
So the question is like just to what condition your corpse is going to be in at the end of it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. What's the best way, like the least painful way to die?
Well, you're probably going to get knocked out by getting smacked into the side of the plane. So,
yeah.
Because the one guy it happened. It was on the East Coast. He was on HMCS Montreal, and they found him in Norway like 3 months later.
Oh, his body?
Well, most of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Jeep.
Yikes.
But for him, they assumed he actually like self-deleted. That was the theory. Nobody knows for sure.
Oh, like
where are we going?
I don't know. Is that you driving, Marty? You're driving like an Asian woman in a brand new Mercedes.
Hey, they're dangerous. I had one hit one of my friends on a bike one time.
Oh, jeez.
Did you guys eat a lot of fresh fish when you're on the ship?
No. Funny enough, Newfoundlanders and the Maritimers, they hate fish.
Oh.
So there's always a seafood Thursday. So at soup, you'll get like, like a clam chowder. But other than that, there was like curry on Tuesdays, surf and turf. Whenever you got surf and turf or ice cream, you knew that meant we were going on a really shitty sale. And so everybody would like groan and complain. Which is funny because the new guys are like, why are you guys complaining? It's lobster and ice cream. You're like, you'll see.
No, they're trying to butter you up.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of routines that you'd have for like what you ate and when. I can't remember anymore. But I do remember at the end of those really crappy sales, all the ice cream that was there, they would melt them, dump them in those buffet trays, and then take like whatever booze they had on board, like everything, and just dump it in there. And then they scream over the PA, the moose is loose, and then you go have moose milk.
Oh.
So the mix of the fat and the sugar of ice cream and the hard liquor of the booze.
Oh.
You were just killing people, man.
Oh, wow.
The worst hangover you've ever experienced in your life, ever.
But you still did it. It was worth it.
Well, yeah, I mean, tell a crackhead not to do crack while you're at it.
All right.
Oh, look at that. The only black guy who could swim on the Navy. That's Zachary Moore in chat there. Yeah, thank God that's not a thing anymore. How it's bad luck if you learned how to swim, because that assumes you think you're going to fall in.
Imagine just like being in the water and you're slowly watching a boat get further and further away from you.
That's pretty depressing.
That's what I'm here for. More.
Yeah, we used to have to do drown-proof training once a year.
Oh.
Oh, is that the one I've heard about? Is that the one where like you guys are crawling out from underneath the parachute and in a pool or whatever?
No, you have to like go off like the 10-meter board, like blind, basically with your gear, and like backwards, and then get to the edge of the pool without drowning or dropping much of your gear.
We had similar for our NETP, but it was man overboard, abandoning ship procedures. It was mostly about how to get the life raft inflated, how to pull people in, and do some basic first aid. Yours was hardcore though. They didn't care. They're like, at this point, forget your gear. If a sailor has to fire a rifle, something has gone horribly wrong.
Yeah,
let it go.
Cheers, man.
What are you doing, Tuber?
That's awesome, you guys.
How do you do that?
Was that on purpose, or is that just
5 miles an hour.
accidentally awesome to watch?
I'm gonna get you back now.
You gonna get me back? I would never, on purpose, hit somebody.
I gotta find out if there's a YouTube royalty-free version of Yakety Sax and start saving it here along with the laugh track.
There's a police barricade.
Dave, you're way ahead. We can't see your driving skills.
I know. Too far ahead.
Oh, yeah, dude.
They're amazing, trust
look
me.
at that crowd. Look at that crowd. I'm stopping and killing them.
It's one of those things you get used to, Zach, once you realize you don't see land and it's just horizon everywhere and everything looks the same.
There's no, like, sea.
There's just horizon, that's it.
You don't see a bunch of, like, sea creatures or anything like that? Like whales?
Not for, once you're outside international waters, no. Because sea creatures don't just hang out 40 miles offshore. They try to stay close because they have to sit down sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty, you followed in the rear. I can't believe I'm saying this, but get behind me. I don't trust you.
That's bad when you trust me more on the rear than the front.
Ooh.
So when are we doing the real T-Rex Army Cannonball Run?
Oh, dude. I haven't watched that movie in so long. I want to go back.
You can borrow one of Rich's cars. Sure wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
I want a Chevelle. I don't need no stupid supercar.
70 Shell 454
I
LS.
tried to find a Honda Civic for you, but I couldn't find one.
Oh, dude, 1995? Like, that was that the 92 to 97? Those years? I think it's, like, honestly, peak Honda. The Prelude, the Civic, everything was just perfect then. The CRX even had, it was like the chick version of it, but it was still good.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool, yeah.
And my buddy came down to hang out with us. We went to go see some haunted house stuff for Halloween, and he was talking about he was getting the new Civic, which I thought it actually looks pretty cool. It looks like the old ones again. But we always made the joke because back when we were in the military, like when we first served together in Victoria, he got a DUI because he's French.
Oh.
And so his car had like the primer colored hood and primer colored body kit. And it just sat in his yard for like the full 5 years we lived there. I'm like, you gonna drive this new Civic this time? He's like, screw you, man.
Oh, please.
It's like the
Roadblock.
French way. You got to buy yourself like a rice rocket or a supercar when you get out of basic training, and then get a DUI right away and never drive it again.
Oh, dang.
Just sits there.
Following the
Smart.
tradition.
Yeah, like a Kawasaki 1000 Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Or it was either that or they'd buy we'd get the Ford 5.0 Mustang.
302, baby.
And then the one thing too was big here. A lot of guys liked bikes because we had like a couple biker clubs. So but the French guys would always get like the 1200cc Ducatis. Like they wouldn't start with something 1000 cc's or 800 and like learn. No, they're like, yeah, give me the one that has all those flowers by the side of the road.
Yeah.
I need to be a memorial.
Yeah.
A revenge, Marty.
All right. Could we have picked
RCM?
slower vehicles? Good lord.
Marty, Mish
I
was
will
saying
say
they
this
have-
too, but Marty is just weaving behind you left and right. He's like an angry Toronto driver.
I wonder why.
Oh, there we go. Hey, I knew that was coming eventually.
Here we go. Come on. Get off of me.
Do you guys know where you're going? Because I don't.
We're
We're
going
in
to
the Hayfield.
Louisville. I'm following Dave's.
I took a slight
Ready to
detour.
smoke?
Dave's trail.
Good. Oh man,
How did we land on our wheels?
No,
Oh,
made
you
it
know
into
what?
a
I might
little
just
city.
like not be behind you two because you guys are killing me. This is like a Who's on First sketch, but with like vehicular manslaughter.
Where am I? Oh, I'm in. Did I make it? What city is this?
Right.
you're going the opposite direction.
Did I go the wrong way?
Yes.
Is it ever a good idea to get a woman alone on a boat? I got
Louis-
my girl alone
Louisville
on a
is
boat.
the
That's how
top
we started
right.
dating.
Oh, okay. I must have missed a turn.
God damn you guys!
I'm in a bet. Oh, great. That's me. I'm going to end up with you guys.
I was stopped looking. I was looking at the map.
I know you were, and I know Tuber was like, "Hey, it's time for some Marty revenge."
Here's my
Sideswipes me into a telephone pole.
And like, let's get him in a pincer maneuver.
Okay, Han Solo.
I think we need to take a left.
Don't ever tell me the odds. Yeah, just keep going left and north, or north and east.
Sorry, Marty Mish was saying they have these wild baboons in Saudi, right? And I was
Oh
thinking,
yeah.
it's
I'm
your
by you,
chance to
Dave.
wear a suit and fight them.
Oh,
It's the manly thing
We're on
to do.
track.
Oh, okay.
Baboon Hunter Marty, I
we
like
just
it.
gotta stay on this road.
Y'all put me in the bear suit like Zach
yeah,
or
yeah.
Drew or whatever, and let me go after the baboons.
The mini map didn't update properly. It had you all the way back
okay.
on the other side.
Yeah, we got to go through this little town here.
You can
I don't know which
literally
one it is.
out-alpha the baboons.
Yeah.
Isn't this West Point?
I think it is.
That's the one with the military
we could
base
stop
ran
at
to,
that
right?
bar. Wait for him.
Yeah.
You know where it's at?
How is
yeah,
Marty
it's
so
on the
much
outside.
faster than that big hunk of
Okay.
shit army truck?
Do you need to
yeah.
take
That's
Sunday
a
driving?
deuce and a half. That's not a piece of shit.
He did. I thought I took. Oh, I mean, compared to my like Punisher van.
Oh, okay.
Hey, question: isn't West Point a military school on the East Coast?
Yes,
I
Yeah.
thought so.
but it's not in Kentucky, I don't think.
It's a different.
There's
There's
different West Points. There's a West Point, Georgia, too, I think. So, I don't know.
Such cooler names for your bases. For ours, like the big one is like Petawawa.
Petawawa.
Yeah, that's the big army base, and everybody's like, that doesn't sound intimidating at all. Or you go to
Petapuppy.
Borden. Borden is where you go when you want to die or become a clerk.
Is it
Borden
boring?
is a dairy farm here.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a dairy
Yeah.
farm there too.
Well, yeah. Well, they're going to rename most of our bases. So
Oh, really? It's on
Oh,
like Camp
right. Yeah, more
David?
progressive.
yeah, because like Fort Bragg, they want to rename because Bragg was a Confederate general.
Oh,
Instead of Fort Bragg, it's going to be Fort Mildly Humble.
Yeah, there you go.
it's gonna be Fort Barack Obama.
Fort Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, you got a name after a woman. You're right.
Fort
They're just gonna
Epstein.
they're gonna modernize it. It's gonna be Fort Flex.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's
Oh,
go.
Dave. Oh, Dave.
I'm getting a little stuck here.
There we go. I'm
Don't
almost up
mind
to
me,
date.
don't
Once
mind
I
me.
ditched Marty and Tuber with their stupid death race,
Don't leave me.
making huge progress.
You're not going to get
They're
away.
holding me back.
I'm going to get
Yeah,
you.
I feel like a girl in the red hill that just got some clout. Don't need you guys anymore.
See you later. Thanks.
You know what?
Over
I'm
here
gonna-
talking about them Democrats.
I'm going to change my name. I don't even have to have Red Pill in the name anymore. Look at that. Screw y'all.
Town hall.
That's my favorite part about like conversing with Allie because she doesn't know any of this, like the cycle of how this stuff works. So I keep telling her, it's like, yeah, next week you really got to start pivoting to politics and get away from us.
Oh, there's another.
Like, I would never do that. I'm like, all right.
Never say never.
Yeah. Now I see her on Twitter. She's like, Roe versus Wade. Let me tell you my thoughts. I'm like, good girl.
Uh,
You made it.
All right.
Why am I bleeding?
Could you cut yourself
Bring
on
them.
the
It wasn't the car
crash?
accident.
I must have cut
Come on.
myself on that edge of those jokes Marty's given me.
Those names in your chat?
And I'm not giving you my insurance details.
Insurance, that's communist talk.
Oh, you can do like
yeah,
that.
McQuiggie's.
The
I'm a
evil
sovereign
people.
citizen.
And there's a lot of zombies here.
Oh man, that Wakanosha dude tried to pull the sovereign citizen crap. He's been found guilty though of murdering 5 people.
Oh, was he that crazy guy that keeps trying to represent himself? Looks a little bit like Donovan Sharp.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And
Uh,
he's staring
My
at
girl
the
is
judge.
hooked on that, and I kind of hear it like in the background, the judge, and it sounds like the chick at the grocery store trying to negotiate with her kid that's throwing shit on the ground.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fucking
good lord.
hilarious.
Hey, don't break the windows. Oh.
All right, Dave, we're almost there. The A team's coming for the B team's coming for backup.
Yeah, we're
Bleed.
the
No, I just bleed.
It's the B team, but we need like a Down syndrome kid, like humming the soundtrack.
Get that kazoo out to hum the
Oh
tune,
yeah. That kazoo.
or like a recorder.
Oh, have you watched? They got this. So you know what MLG Gaming is, Dave?
Yeah. Wait for like the organization.
Well, no. I mean more like the video editing format.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I gotta start. I want to put one of those proper ones together with all the memes and like the like Snoop Dogg dancing in front of you
Yeah.
doing stuff. The ones that pull them out on stuff make videos so OCD entertaining, and I'm like, it could really elevate our Zomboid banter.
Yeah. Just random graphics of like a gun shooting.
Yeah, the
Gunshots.
360 no scopes
Yeah.
and stuff. The guy who did that with the Trump primary debates is probably my all-time favorite content creator. She'd be in jail, then the air horn goes
Yeah.
off. Snoop Dogg's dancing. You're like,
Yeah.
nice.
Like smoke
I like
weed
all
every day.
all the Thug Life videos where they put the glasses and the joint in their mouth.
Yeah.
The more,
right,
the
did
more
we
it's
clear 'em
jointed,
out?
it's better. Yeah.
How did you get so far? What sort of excellence car are you driving?
Hmm.
It's not the
I have
car.
an ambulance towing another car.
Ambulance.
So do you hear that, guys? Because of all your messing around, swiping into each other, the
Mhm.
guy driving an ambulance, driving with another truck behind him, is still going faster than you by like an order of magnitude. Just throwing that out there.
The lesson to be learned there. All right.
Yeah.
I actually have to get off because I got to go get my teeth
Oh
pulled.
no.
Yay.
All of them?
No, just one of them, actually.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's
Yeah.
Florida, man. You have meth. Come on.
just rot them out.
Dave's getting
Oh, I
like a
missed you, man. I
50
hope it's not one of like the
Okay.
front teeth.
Nah, it's the wisdom tooth in the back. Shouldn't be too bad.
Dude, you still have your wisdom teeth?
Yeah.
How old are you?
30, almost 40.
How did you manage to keep wisdom teeth that long?
I don't.
I have all 4 of mine.
What? Well, I mean,
Very
you make
wise.
sense. You're weird.
Weird.